What's going on, guys? Matt in a hat. Matt Johnson Real Estate, powered by Keller Williams Diamond Partners, around 12 o'clock. And we talk about a property that is new to the market. We talk about a property that has had a price reduction, is a very unique property, and just something really special that I want to share with you guys about the property itself. Also, what I do is I will also the viewers, and while Facebook builds me an audience and brings people in, you guys know I like to share the video out. That way I get more people in here, more people joining us. And share this information with you. So the property that we are talking about today is a new listing that just came on the market, and it's very, very cool. So I want to share it with you guys. The address is 2025 Prairie Lane, right here in Emporia. It's a 4-bed, 2-bath. It does have a 2-car garage that is attached. It has around, I think it's 2,100. It's 2,090 square feet, and is currently listed at $274,900, courtesy of Eck Real Estate. And what I love about this house is the backyard. With a backyard like this, do you really need to go anywhere else? To get an idea and see what I'm talking about, click the link in the video. It'll take you right to my website, and you can take a look at this house. Absolutely patio. It's got a shed. Now that can be a she shed or it can be a pool shed, your choice. And the other thing that I really love about this house that really catches your attention is the kitchen. Kitchen cabinets are absolutely beautiful. Countertop is amazing. It does have a full basement, and right off the kitchen, there's a family room that is connected to it, so easier for entertaining. Has a beautiful stone fireplace, as well as a walk-in shower that y'all are going to see in those pictures as well. So click on that link. If you guys are watching this live, it's going to be down below in the description. Catching this on the replay, it will be up top. And as you guys know, when you're watching this on YouTube, it's going to be down below in the description. So question of the day. And I've had this a few times, people that are concerned or hesitant to bring people into their home. So I had somebody ask, excuse me, what recommendations do you have or suggestions do you have if I have to bring somebody in to do the work, a work professional, service worker, whatever the case may be? So we've covered the DIY portion of everything that's been going on right now. And, you know, we all know there's a certain point that we can't do it ourselves. And while many of us are home doing the best we can to stay healthy, stay safe, work on these projects, get things done around the house, and the stay-at-home order has really helped with this and helped keep homeowners busy. Hopefully helps keep their sanity as well. But when it comes down to it, some of these jobs and some of these projects are just a little beyond the do-it-yourselfer. That includes me. This is not a skill I have. I am not ashamed to admit that by any means. There's only so much that I can watch on YouTube and I'm confident doing. And there's a certain point, I cross that line, I'm just like, I'm done. Time to call somebody. And my wife thinks it's hilarious. Because it used to be that I would just struggle through it. Now I'm just like, fuck it. We'll call somebody and have them come in and get it done in less than half the time than it's going to take me to do it. So when it comes to this, it's going to come down that you gotta look to hire somebody, hire a service professional. Now, this can be a concern for people. It's going to, build up their anxiety, their heart rate's going to shoot through the roof. This can be stress-inducing because you're bringing somebody into your home. And even if you still practice proper social distancing, there are ways that you can help avoid this and reduce this risk when it comes to that point. So we're going to cover 6 items, 6 tips that will help keep you healthy, keep you safe, and keep the workers safe as well when you bring them into your bubble. So number 1, when you're calling, schedule and screen. When you're calling around to have somebody do the work, don't be afraid to ask if any employee has been sick. Always ask if any employee has been sick. Have they been in contact with anybody that has been sick? Do they have a cough? Do they have a temperature? Have they run a temperature? Don't be afraid to ask these questions. Now, this doesn't necessarily guarantee that the service worker isn't going to be sick. This at least gives you an idea of how well the company is managing social distancing while keeping their employees safe. Now, keep in mind, there's a good chance you, the homeowner, will have to answer these questions or very similar questions as well. Hopefully you do, because that's going to show that the company is just as concerned about their employees' safety as you are about your family. So keep that in mind as well. Number 2 is open everything. Before the professional arrives and shows up, open any doors, cabinets, and remove any type of barriers that they are going to need to touch or open to do their work. So any type of wall paneling, electrical paneling, whatever the case may be, just remove those safely. If you can do it yourself, do it. If not, just let them know that you did it. Why? Glad you asked. Because the goal here is to eliminate as many possible points of contact that this professional would need to touch or open in order to perform the job. When they arrive, just let them know what you've done and where the work is, and let them know that you, the homeowner, will close everything back, put it all back, just leave it as is. And this way they don't have to touch anything, and they can leave the house, again, with few points of contact as possible. Number 3 is keeping your distance. Yes, it's going to be slightly more difficult to keep your distance when somebody's in your house, but this is very, very important right now. We all know that. It's no secret. Maintain at least 6 feet whenever possible, and try to avoid being in the same room once they've started doing the work. Still greet them, still answer their questions, still check on them, see if they need anything, but find ways to keep yourself busy in other parts of the house. Also, finally, one thing that I do want to add is bringing them in, whether they have a mask on or not. I would recommend that you wear a mask just as an additional precautionary measure. So number 4 is payment. How are you supposed to pay them when they're coming in to do this work? My recommendation would be a no contact payment. What does that mean? That means pay over the phone, pay online, PayPal, Venmo, whatever the case may be. Those are going to be your best options right now. However, if you are paying in cash or paying with a check, put it in an envelope or with a check. Just set it on the edge of a table or piece of furniture that they can grab the envelope or the check without coming into contact with the table or furniture. Is that going a little above and beyond? Probably. Is it going to keep you safe? Definitely. Number 5, cleaning. So not just cleaning after the work is done and they've left, but cleaning before as well. Because by taking the time to wipe everything down, clean it, sanitize it, this gives you and the worker a clean and safe work environment. They're definitely going to appreciate that as well. Once they leave, you go back behind them, just everywhere that they've been, just clean, sanitize, and do the same thing you did before. That way, you don't have to worry about any type of germs or coming into contact with anything. And finally, number 6. So before we hit number 6, let's recap these. You guys know I like to recap. For those of you joining late as well, you can circle back around. So the top 6 recommendations that I have, number 1 was schedule and screen. Make sure that when you're calling, you're asking questions to keep you, your family, and that worker safe. Number 2 is open everything, so as few points of contact as possible. Number 3 is keeping your distance. Yes, it might be difficult in your house, so might want to look into wearing a mask. Number 4 is a no contact payment. That means pay online, pay over the phone, PayPal, Venmo, something like that. And number 5 is cleaning, not just after, clean before and after, and reduce the amount of contamination and potential germs. Finally, number 6, stay calm. And, again, I am aware this can be potentially stressful. This can potentially jump your heart rate up, bringing somebody that you're not familiar with, you don't know who they are, you don't know where they've been, into your house. So it's important to reassure yourself that it is still possible to have work done, bring somebody into your house, and still stay safe. Keeping your distance and reducing the points of contact, a lot like we covered, is definitely going to go a long way. It's going to go a long way in safety. It's going to go a long way in health. It's going to go a long way in, just calming yourself down and just the mindset of everything. And finally, just keep in mind that you wouldn't be calling somebody if it weren't necessary. Treat the situation with the respect that it deserves. Your family's going to appreciate it. The company, the worker is going to appreciate it as well. Don't get yourself worked up over shit that you don't need to. It's simple, easy. So that's what I got for you guys today on the hot list. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Make sure that you guys go to iTunes. The hot list is now available for download in iTunes. So click on that link. It'll take you right there. And as always, share this out. Tag somebody if they have questions or you've had a conversation with them. And make sure if you're watching this on my Facebook page or YouTube, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe so when you turn those notifications on, you'll get a little ring, you'll get a little ding, you'll get a little notification when I go live or bring you all new content. So thanks for watching today's Hot List with Matt in the Hat, Matt Johnson Real Estate, powered by Keller Williams Diamond Partners. I do this because your experience matters and should be trusted with a veteran. Y'all have an awesome Wednesday, and I'll see you tomorrow.